Welcome to Friends with Deficits. I'm your host, Adam Sultan, and this is day 25 of NaPodPoMo, or National Podcast Post Month, where we attempt to post something every day for the month of November. So don't expect the usual programming here, but some interesting sidebars, if you will. And today was quite interesting. I was at a human lab, and I came across a couple of small people with really good skin and hair and voice, kind of high voices. So I wanted to know a little bit more, and I met two of them, and I'll play the interview with them right now. I'd tell you the name of my first guest, but apparently in talking to her, I discovered one of her deficits is that she does not have one. So you actually don't know your name, is that right? Yeah, obviously you have a name.
No.
So you don't have a name, is that correct?
Yeah.
So did you never get a name like when you were born?
I don't know.
So have you ever asked? Were you ever like, how come I don't have a name? All my friends do.
I have no friends.
Do you like not having any friends?
Well, I've never had a friend, so I don't know what a friend is like.
You have more than one deficit here. So you don't have a name and you don't have any friends. And do you think having a name would have helped you get some friends?
No.
Why not?
Because...
So let me ask you another big question. And I hope you're ready to talk about this. I understand, I read some about you that you're not an adult. Is that correct?
I'm not an adult.
That's so unusual. Like, how long have you not been an adult?
For 9 years.
9 years. Wow. I want to ask what that's like, but it must be really challenging. Is it hard?
No.
How do you get by if you're not an adult?
I like my youth.
But then again, you've never been an adult. That's really tricky. Have you ever wanted to be an adult?
No. Kids are awesome.
Yeah, but it's just really strange, I think. Let me ask you this. So are there benefits to not being an adult?
You're better.
That's a very positive attitude you have. It's unusual, but could you say more? What makes it better?
Because we're kids.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. You've never been an adult. So tell me more about what's good about not being an adult. I just want to be clear about this because it could be inspiring to other people if there are any who aren't adults. How have you been able to manage for 9 years, you said? Do you do adult things?
I don't know.
You drive, obviously, right? You drive a car.
Yeah, I do. I did earlier today.
You have a job, probably a good paying job.
Yeah.
And you've been to college?
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay, well that makes sense. Are you married? Do you have children?
No.
No? Okay. Single life. Okay. Do you own a house?
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. So you've really been making it as a person who's not an adult.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have any advice for other people who might not be adults?
Stay kids. Kids.
My guest today is Sam. Is that right?
Yes, Sam.
All right. And welcome to the show.
Yes. Thank you.
Sure. And maybe so that I don't have to do a bunch of explaining, you can just tell me why you're on the show.
I have no idea, actually.
So you don't have an idea, is that right?
No, I actually don't know why I'm on the show.
That's incredible. How long have you had that?
Just a few minutes now. Actually, yeah, like 1 or 2 minutes.
Wow. So is this something that it continually happens? Like you continually don't have an idea? Or do you get an idea at some point?
Sometimes I get an idea.
Is there any advantage to not having ideas?
No, not in my opinion.
Huh. So it's just a bummer all around.
Yeah, it's just a bummer.
Like, when did you first find out that you didn't have an idea?
I don't really know. I don't know. Usually if I'm like thinking about ideas. I just realized that I don't have any ideas.
Huh. Wow, I have no idea how to respond to that. Is there anything you did? Like, did you ever seek any help or anything like that to try to get an idea?
No, not really.
No? You just sort of just having no idea?
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely no idea.
Wow. Okay. Is there any advice you might have for people who also, may not have an idea?
I don't really have any idea about that.
Huh. Okay, so you don't know. All right. Are there any like side effects or anything that happens from not having an idea?
There's no side effects that I've noticed of not having an idea. I haven't noticed anything.
And you said you had it for a couple minutes or more?
I've had it for probably like, I don't know, like 4 or 3 minutes, something like that.
Wow. Is there any cure for it?
I don't think so. There might be a cure. I don't know.
Have you researched it, or were you interested in finding a cure?
No, not really.
You don't have an idea, and you also don't want to get an idea.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, any last things you want to tell people out there? This is, your time.
I don't know. I don't really have any idea.
Oh, actually, my last guest, I forgot her name, but she had this issue where she wasn't an adult, and it kind of shocked me at first. So I just want to ask you if you've ever experienced that or knew anybody like that.
Yeah, I know a few people that are not adults.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are they?
I guess you would say they're maybe like childs.
Childs. Wow. Are you friends with any of them?
I'm friends with a few childs.
Wow. How are they different than adults? I mean, how do they get by?
I don't really know. I will,
You're back to not having an idea?
I'm not, yeah. I usually don't have an idea.
All right. Well, thanks. And thanks for being on the show, Sam.
No, thanks for having me.
All right. And thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. You can sign up for our newsletter at friendswithdeficitspodcast.com or help support the show at patreon.com/friendswithdeficits. Once again, I'm Adam Sultan. And once again, until the end of November, see you tomorrow.